Hello, hello! Starting live. This is my first time using a face cam, so if I'm weird, sorry. I'm not used to it, but it's me face. I'll probably have mic off until people chat, so just grabbing some stuff for the build. Hey, Lizette, yes. Face cam. Face cam now. I'm sick and tired of people asking me to, you know, get a VTuber model. So I said, screw it, face cam. How are you doing, Lizette? Good to see you. I wish I would have customized these earlier, but what can you do? Yeah, I didn't want to make it like a big deal or anything. I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna do face cam. I just got home from my shift like a couple hours ago. So I'm kind of sleepy. But it was only a 4-hour shift, so not too bad. I might just do this one pocket and see how many castle walls I need, because I have a bunch in the right variation. I just... I'm always like, I'm gonna run out, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I'm alright. Phones were thrown and rebounded back to hit the offender on the nose. Ouch. Yeah, nah, it's not fun getting hit in the nose. My only minor injury was I burned myself a little bit on the oven at work. But it was like a teeny tiny spot, like just like right there on my thumb. But it's like pretty much done being annoying now, at least. I hope noses heal as quickly as possible. Oh, Cyrus. It'll take 5 million years. Being asked about VTuber stuff would get annoying. It was so annoying, dude. Like, literally, the only person that showed up to my last stream was trying to solicit me for a VTuber model commission. I'm like, okay, I've had enough of this, because it happens a lot when you don't have face cam, so I'm like, screw it. I don't want people asking me that shit anymore. I'm like, I don't have money for that, and also, even if I did want one, I would go to somebody and not have someone come to me, you know what I mean? Late karma because she dropped her toy on my nose when I was recovering from nose surgery. You know, the universe has a way of balancing things out, I guess. It's one of those kind of things, like, you get back at some point. I'm gonna really hope that I don't need to come back for more Cyrus customizing. This is like my least favorite part about building things in this game. My back. You can also, behind me, see all my fish tanks. Move my head out of the way. My mini fish tanks. I need to, like, clean it up a little bit back there so you can see things a little bit better, but got all my fishies. I also set it up so during the stream it shows my face cam, but not during the recording. Also, in the most respectful way possible, you're so cute. Not what I pictured. Like, I pictured blonde. Oh, that's so funny. No, I am brown-haired. I was actually blonde when I was a little kid. Yes, hello to the fishies. Maybe at some point during the stream I can move the camera a little bit closer. Yeah, it's like, it's hard to put a voice to a face. That's why if you just do voiced content, you have no idea what the person looks like. But you can kind of see, like, how I draw my avatar. It's like, yeah, that's what I look like. That's so clever for no webcam during the VOD. Yeah, so on Streamlabs, there's a little button on the sources, It's the one in between the dual output and the add a group. It's like the middle one. It's selective recording. And then if you have that active, you can choose which items stay during the recording and what stay just during the stream. I looked it up because I'm like, I don't want my mug on the actual like video of building, but during the stream, yeah. But you can do it with anything, so like you can have chat be stream only and stuff like that. So you can have like a clean VOD for editing a video. Oh, duh, your avatar's dark hair? No, no worries. You're fine. My partner has blonde hair. But no, I have brown hair. Both of my parents have dark hair. No, you're good. I have blonde characters in Animal Crossing sometimes, so I can kind of see that. Like Valentin here is blonde, but you know. Also, I have my hair up right now. It's all fluffy. Like, I often have it up with a clip when I'm at home, because it's actually really long. Like, I haven't cut my hair in, like... God, like, at least, like, 2 years, maybe? It's just so long now. Like, look at that. He do be long. Is that why Valentin led me astray? Yeah, because, like, I don't know. I don't see a lot of other, like, Animal Crossing people make characters for their dream addresses, which is fine. Like, I've just always done that. I make the resident rep themed for the island, and I have a ton of original characters. My character, Declan, on Gila is based on me. Fun fact, like, if I were born male, my name would have been Declan, so that's why I named him that. I actually had, like, curly blonde hair as a little kid, though. Yeah, I'm very self-insert for games. Most I'll change is purple hair. Fair enough. I know a lot of people are like that. I have never been like that. Like, I always want to play as a character and not myself. Mine is, like, Pokemon. Like, my main save file I'll play as myself, but majority of time I'm like, I want to theme this and make this a character. Declan is such a solid name. Reminds me of Leap Year. Is that, like, a movie or something? I haven't heard of Leap Year, other than, like, you know, the concept of a leap year. But yeah, Declan's such a good name. Like, I would have been eating either way. Because my actual name is Kellen, which is another Irish name that flipped masculine, so... But Declan's such a sick name, too. This is how I romanticize my life. Fair enough. Very fair enough. I romanticize other lives, because I think of characters a lot. Eventually, like, I should put up a picture of what the actual Valentin looks like, because I've drawn him a few times. I want to make him. This is like a comic series I want to work on. Oh, Amy Adams and Matthew Good movie. Gotcha. I should look into that. That sounds fun. I like Amy Adams. I always forget how expensive it is to customize the castle walls. Good lord. I'm gonna go through 200k on this. Which is fine. I literally just got a turnip spike, like, the other night. I think it was Thursday night, so last night. And I just turniped to get a bunch of money. It's a cheesy, cute, romantic comedy. Ooh, yeah. I do love me some rom-coms. I don't watch them nearly enough. Like, I've been watching mostly, like, the occasional movie, but my partner and I are watching Severance, and God, that is so good. But I definitely need something like that's cuter and cheesier because Severance is so intense. It's so good though. Not gonna lie, how you're customizing all this one by one, I go absolutely mental. See, the thing is, you can't really customize them all at once. And with the castle wall specifically, you have to go to Recent Cyrus for it. You can't change the primary color of it without them. You can add like custom designs to it with the kits, but you can't do that with the main color of it. I have more in my storage, but I want to get these ones all customized. Usually, I will basically take everything I need for an island and do it all in bulk. See, I have done such grindy stuff in this game that I don't even care anymore. I just kind of do it. And I don't usually have the sound on, so it's not as annoying, but hearing the jingle every time just drives me crazy. But, like, because I don't use treasure islands, I will literally just get all of the items I need for an island and drop it off, like, pick it up, and then I will just do this for my whole storage, just mindlessly while I'm watching something else. But yeah, it is so obnoxious and grindy. I still have a bunch in my storage that are the right color, but I do not trust me to have enough because this castle build is like most of the island. Because I like gigantic builds. And this is what I do to myself, because I love gigantic builds. But I'm only doing the one pocket. After that, I'm like, okay, good enough. Made myself some chai latte. Delicious. I'm really excited to see it. I am excited to finally, like, build something other than the entrance. Because I've been building a lot on Gila. And I did a few things on Heron, so I'm like, it's Fantasia's time. And then after this stream, I gotta edit the HHP video. I finished the script. It's just like, oh boy, voiceover time. Now I have to read my own words and not trip over my own tongue a million times. I would make huge builds and then yeet the island. You know, I can feel that. I am one to just love gigantic builds because it's like, cool. 80% of the island is done now. Now I can work on the tiny parts. I have a harder time making small builds. I don't know why. It's just like, yeah, I've made small builds. It's just not what I do as much. I really want to make an island like 404 again, with like all the new items we have. Because I've already done Vaporwave, but I'm like, I could do like a cyberpunk kind of thing. Like, grungy. But like, when I was doing the HHP stream, I got Maggie as a villager, and now I really want to do a Farmcore island next. I want to have Maggie and Billy. Those are the two I have down so far. Probably Tipper. But, like, I really want to do a farm island. I've done farms on islands, but not like a full farm island. So that's what I want to do after whichever one gets finished. Small builds are so hard, but a huge lake... Yeah, no, like, huge, like, terraforming stuff like that, that's the good stuff. Like, I need to do an island with, like, a big old lake overlook, because I love how they look, and it's just like, cool, big area, can't do anything else with it. I want a farm-to-table island, which is Farmcore. Yeah, no, I know that Wendy did a farm-to-table island, which, that sounds so fun. Especially, like, all the fresh produce and, like, the markets and stuff. I'm down for that. That's fun. I definitely want to go for, like, warmer colors for that island, like yellow and orange a lot. Kind of similar to Berkshire, I guess. But yeah, no, I definitely want to do that. I have too many ideas. This is the problem. Like, people are like, Animal Crossing is done, and I'm just like, bro, I have 70 more ideas. Like, chill out. I do want to get the new Tomodachi Life, though. That would be a fun stream eventually. I want to wait until my next payday, though. The nice thing, though, is I'm actually paid weekly again, which I'm so happy about. But I do want to do Tomodachi Life, because I've seen people do crazy stuff with it. Yeah, see, like, we have too many ideas. There's too many things to make. And since we've got, you know, the Switch 2 port, essentially, I doubt we're getting a new game in a while, which is fine with me. I felt the same way when, like, New Leaf was at the end of its life. I'm like, I have too many ideas to make, and now I want to, like, make those ideas from New Leaf into New Horizons. I'm re-rolling for an island, though. You just want Peaches in the Big Peninsula. When you're trying to find more than one thing, it takes forever. What, you're doing the Farm to Table Island for that one? I do love the Big Peninsulas, though. Lots of good Big Peninsula energy to you. Please, sorry. Leah, I'm not feeling most struggle and struggling mentally. Want to say hi and like the stream. Well, I hope you feel better, Leah. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Kinda want Tomodachi Life just so I can make all the romanceables for my games and make them fight for me. Dude, that'd be so funny. Cottagecore, potentially Foreverland. Hell yeah. Cottagecore would be fun too. That's one I haven't done yet either. But I'm feeling like the farm specific. Ooh. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Leah. I feel you on the mental health issues. Hopefully the brain gremlins leave you alone. I'm doing good. Feel better, Leah. I make all the males and make them attracted to females, and I'm the only female. Who evil. I can imagine, like, the chaos of that was that. That would be so funny. Oh, thank God we're almost done with this pocket. And I'm out of bells! Ah! Yeah, shut up, Cyrus. Ooh, you know what? Before I do that, I want a haircut from Harriet. I don't want him to have this same haircut. I'm not sure which haircut I want Valentin to have, but it's not that one. Yeah, rest in peace, Bells, literally. I think you, like, for a full pocket of those, you need, like, 250,000. Oh my. That's not quite what I'm going for him, but he does look cute like that. I'll just say oh no, but... It does look cute on him, though. Oh my god. Like, the little bangs are crazy. I need to, like, go around and unlock clothing and stuff. That's, like, something I don't think about at all until, like, really late into the islands. Okie doke. Thanks, Red. Leaf is so cute. I love Leaf so much. Alright, one more round of bells. I feel so bad telling her, oh no, but like, Harriet, oh no, literally. Like, girl, this hair looks weird. What are you doing to me? It's so nice that you can just freely change your hairstyle in this game. In New Leaf, you literally had one chance a day when Shampoodle was open, and you had to take a quiz for it. Like, you couldn't just directly choose. I'm so glad that they changed that, because that was such a pain to have to, like, look up the hair quiz every single time you wanted to change your hair in-game. Okay, last one. Finally free. You're finally free from Harv's Island. Yeah, no, and, okay, in the older games, you also had to take a quiz to get your face. Literally, you would get on a, like, in the first game it was the train, and then in other games, You would literally have to take a personality quiz in order to get your face. It's like New Horizons. I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, you would mess up one question on that quiz and you get a completely different face than you're expecting when you leave the train or whatever vehicle you arrive in. You're like, what the hell was that? You have to start over. But yeah, like in New Leaf specifically, you had to take, like, a personality quiz. They're like, oh, do you want to be more sporty or rebellious? Yes, we love you, Leah. I hope you feel better. Oh my god, Wilbur. Wilbur, bro. Bro, Wilbur. Please. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Dude, old Animal Crossing? Man. I'm a grandpa of the fandom, and when people, like, talk about New Horizons, I'm just like, oh, you guys have it so good. You have no idea. Started with New Horizons, you got it so good, man. You don't know the pain of, like, only having 15 pocket spaces and not having fruit stack. Good times, good times. I need to play the GameCube game on stream sometime because I still adore the GameCube game. And I want to complete the museum on that game. So maybe one of these streams I'll do that. I think I'm gonna go for like max 2 streams a month, just because, you know, I have a job now and whatever, and I occasionally get days off that I can stream. Or in this case, I literally had an 8 to noon shift. So I was only at work until noon. I'd probably rage quit. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Dude, I remember, because I played the GameCube game when I was like a kid. I was like 9 and 10 when I first started playing it, and I was obsessed with that game. I mean, obviously, I'm a lifelong fan of the series now. Okay, I want to make paths really quick, but I definitely want to like play the original game on stream because I love the whole series. I'm not just a New Horizons guy. No, this is the one I want to copy. I have another shiny hunting stream coming up later this month, but yeah, I think I'm going to do 2 a month, because if I do more than that, it's going to get a little bit too much. I'm thinking, do I want to do pink on the outside, and then, like, I think what I'm going to do is just fill all of this with pink, and do, like, a mint in the center. I think that would look nice as another set of tiles. I think that's what the deal is gonna be. I don't feel like changing all the colors, I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay, now I need a slightly darker one. Yes, mint and pink. Because, like, I want to go for, like, the primary colors, but I also want it to be, I want it to be, like, ice cream kind of vibes. Like, the original one already looks like an ice cream cone kind of vibe, so that's what I'm going for here. Just basically tracing what I already have, just in the different color. And then I need this color. I mostly want to go for like primary colors on this island, but I think the mint's gonna look really nice and give that ice cream vibe that I want. And I already have the colors here, so. Plus, pink and green are like great complementary colors. Okay. I need to get, like, more of the hotel items. I've been so bad about not decorating the hotel. I need to do that too, because I want all of the items from the hotel, but I've just been, like, minimally playing this game. Not that I'm, like, entirely burnt out on it, but I have so much to edit that I'm just like, I shouldn't be playing this right now. I've done, like, 2 rooms, and I just won't touch it. Yeah, like, HHP is already a lot. I think that's what's doing it for me. It's like, oh, this is another thing I have to decorate on top, which is, like, annoying. Why I want a forever island so it feels more worthwhile. Yeah, exactly. I want to do it on Fugue and Toccata. I still have Toccata on my big Switch because I have not felt anything for Fugue. Since we can't even invite them to Lunar Island. I know! I'm like, what's the point of them visiting if you can't invite them to live here? It seems very odd that they made that choice. I feel bad because Taya was, like, convinced that that would happen, but I'm like, I don't think that's true. It should be. Like, we have the campsite, why can't we, you know... Okay, there we go, that's a good color. Yeah, but I definitely want to, like, finish that on my 2 islands that I'm gonna keep forever, because I don't want to have to keep farming for that. I'm kind of relieved that Gila literally can't have the hotel because I won't upgrade the museum. It's, like, kind of nice to not have to worry about it. Nintendo Daddy wishes for us to suffer, literally. Hey, how about absolutely not? You can't... Oh, you know this feature that we're adding? That's so cool. And bringing more life to the game, because you all wanted more than 10 villagers? You can't invite them to your island! It's like, okay, cool, thanks. So kind of you, Nintendo. Okay, we getting there. I have to do this for the 3 more parts, but it'll be worth it because I think they will tile together really nicely. I feel like with New Horizons, like, they did a lot of good stuff, but then, like, there's, like, the monkey's paw curls every time we ask for everything. For anything at all, they're just like, yeah, we'll give you that. However, you gotta suffer a little bit, though. Sorry. Not sorry. And I'm like, god damn it. It's like, of course. Of course. It's kind of like the new Star Fox that was just announced. It's like, hey, you get a new Star Fox. Cool. But it's a remake of the N64 game that has been remade like 5 other times. I don't understand. the logic is not logicking here. Okay, once I get this one done, I'm gonna put it down on the ground and see how it tiles with the original path, just out of curiosity. Because we can do like half chocolate, half strawberry, which I think will look really cute. Wait, I can just... this one specifically. Like, in New Leaf, you couldn't even choose where your villagers lived. There was a thing that you had to do called plot resetting. My god, that was a painful process. Essentially, villagers could move anywhere on the map. Like, up until the basically 2.0 update for that game, they could move anywhere. Literally anywhere. And Rhonda and Renee moved directly on my path and refused to move. And that's why I had a vendetta against them for a while, because they literally destroyed my path. And when you plot reset, you had to go to the beginning of the day, like right before the day went over. I think at like 5 a.m. because the day started at 6 a.m. And you had to like see where their house went, close the game, and then go back and try it again if it didn't work. So they listened to us for a bunch of things, but we still suffer because we can't have it too good. They won't let us have it too good. Okay, the pink looks really good though. The pink with the mint, I'm digging it a lot. That is so great. It literally, like, the most painful thing. And in the first game, and I think all the way up till the one before New Leaf, City Folk, villagers would move without warning. Like, literally, I had Rolf in my town, and he could move at any moment without telling me. And you can imagine how painful that is when your favorite villager moves. That's why you're like, there's like that sense of like existential dread when you leave your town for too long. Oh yeah, this is looking amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I like the strawberry mint vibe here, or it could be like sakura flavor. But I don't know. I still say strawberry. It's very sweetsy, and that's what I'm going for. Okay, I think that's good. I would cry. Dude, the amount of times that one of my favorite villagers moved, I literally cried. I'm like, no! Ooh. Yeah, just like looking at the preview here. Hold on, I gotta put these down. So, first of all, let me show you the area that we're, like, literally this whole area here. I'll show it on the map. But you can see, like, I have the moat around it. That whole center area is what we're building today. It's literally, like, most of the island. So, that's what we're working on. And then I need to redo villager homes, too. So, we'll do that as well. The villagers I need to do, I know Filbert and Ione are up here. And then I have Nox and Sterling. So these four, I'm gonna have to redo their houses today. At least the outside. But those are the ones I'm doing today. Obviously, Nox and Sterling are the knights, and then Filbert and Ione are like prince and princess. Don't do anything by halves, do ya? Yeah. My goodness. Also, hi O'Hare. I love O'Hare, he's cute. Hey, welcome in, Tay. We just made 1/4 of the secondary tile path, which I am so excited for, because it's mint and strawberry. I need to do the other ones, but look how nice that looks with the cloud path, like... Oh. It's a little bit light, but I'm not going to be sitting the island during the day, so I don't care that much. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like sunset to night? Yeah, because I want it to be like glowy and stuff. So it doesn't matter that it's kind of blown out right now. Okay. That's a nice combination, yeah. Yeah, I love the complementary colors. Plus, you have like the nice like cookie colored for the other tiles. So it's like nice. You came in at the right time because I was just finishing customizing a million castle walls because I'm like, I know I have a ton in my storage, but this is a huge ass build. I'm gonna need so many of them. Like, truly, I'm gonna need so many of them. I don't think I have the same color exactly, but I don't care that much right now. I really don't. Also, I'm kind of sleepy. I had to wake up at 7 today, and I'm not used to that yet. No, I am not. But I gotta be up early because I'm a barista now. How are you doing today, Tay? Chillin', vibin'? That was weird. I thought my computer had a notification for a second there, but it didn't. How dare you, computer? Chillin', we got breakfast from one of my fave spots, and then we did errands to run later. Gotcha. That's nice. What'd you get for breakfast? Okay. I need to not fall asleep. Oh, dude, I feel you. I'm like low-key falling asleep too. Because I woke up early and I'm not used to that yet. Okay, I think that's close enough. Now I need to do the pinks. It's one of those days where I'm just like, ah, yes, I'm sleepy. But I have the next 2 days off, which is nice. I've been getting a lot more weekends off than I expected for, you know, coffee. But I'm not mad. I'm fine with it. I need to, like, stretch my back. As you can see, watching me with an actual camera, my posture is so garbage, dude. Like, the worst. I need to make, like, a posture check emoji or something. Ham and veggie omelet and banana pecan French toast and a London fog. Oh, that sounds so good, dude. Oh my god. I'm jealous. That sounds delicious. I've been having some congestion, so my nose has a sort of feeling going on. Oh, dude. Yeah, anytime you have, like, congestion, your body says, no, don't do anything, just sleep. I feel that. It's just like, ew. Okay. Just about there. We got 2 more to go. I don't know, would it be faster to just copy over this one and redo the stripe, or is it just faster to take the one already done? I don't know. I think either way I'd have to do a lot of adjustments, so shrug. Okay, almost there. Custom designs are so fun until you have to make a whole bunch of them and you don't feel like it, and you're like, ah, man. Almost done, though. To be fair, this is not the most custom designs I've ever done in a sitting. Sometimes I just go for it. Like, when I made Java, I made, like, 1,000,000 at once. Because I was just in the zone, and I was recording without being live. Oh yeah, congestion's literally the worst. Like, anytime I'm congest, I'm just like, I'm miserable, put me out of my misery, please. Death. Like, I'm not usually one to be, like, super, like, weird when I'm sick, but when I get sick, I'm, like, sick with a trademark. The sinus stuff is also making my teeth and gums ache. Ooh, that sucks. Ugh. Can you take, like, some kind of cold medicine for that, at least? Because I know there's some things that can help with congestion. Ooh, I need to rename these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 5. Okay. This one is 6. Just so I'm keeping with the order of things. It didn't feel like it did anything. I don't know if it's a cold or allergies because I don't clean my CPAP enough. Oh no. Well, regardless, I hope that stops doing that soon because that sounds very obnoxious. I hope you get the relief of being able to breathe again, because my god, like, when you're congested for too long and then you can finally breathe again, it is like the best feeling of all time. You're like, oh, I can breathe. I always get like the annoying cold thing where like only a single nostril is blocked. Yeah, that's so obnoxious. What the hell, Lizette's nose? How dare you? Okay. Dude, my nose feels so sore once I breathe again, like it hurts for different reasons. Oh, wow. Eek, that's annoying. Bodies are so mean, just like in general. How dare they cause so much suffering for no reason? It's very rude of them. That was a little bit too far. Both nostrils being just congested enough that you can't use them to breathe is infuriating. No, literally. Like, I often, anytime I'm sick, like, there's, like, just that one nostril. And even when I get that one nostril that I can breathe, it still does not feel satisfying at all, because one of them is blocked. And I sleep on my side, so, like, I'll just, like, lay on my side, and then that one nostril is just pulling all of the grossness. The worst. Here, let me adjust my headphones a little bit. I'm wearing earrings because I thought they were cute, but then I remembered that I'm have headphones on. So like, if I move in a certain way, I feel the earrings just like jiggle on the inside. It's weird. It's a very weird feeling. Okay, almost done with this one. I'm digging the mint though. You could also call it like sakura and matcha, but like the pink and green together is just so good. And then I'm gonna turn the outside pink. I might do a third variation where I have like this, so it has like the brown on the outside. I feel like I want a bunch of variations of this tile just because it'll look really, really like way too uniform if I don't break it up a little bit. Especially with how huge of an area this is. A little bit of variety will be good. I will say though, with nostrils, like you kind of take for granted that you can just feel normal with them, and then the second that they're no longer normal, it's like, why? Why did this happen to me? I don't like this. Not one bit. Hello, you were supposed to do the line thing, thank you. How dare you? Oh man, this hourly music, it's not as bad as the 3 a.m. where it's like whomp whomp whomp, but it still feels like it's mocking me. Okay. Yeah, this is the second to last one, and then we can start actually building. Like an hour into the stream, you know, as it goes. Oh, I hate the 3 Yeah, it's like, dude, listen, don't judge me. I know it's 3 a.m. Don't play the cloud music, please. It is funny as hell, though, but, like, I still hated it. Like, don't call me out. I can play this game whenever I want. I'm an adult, don't tell me what to do. I do what I want. Try my best to follow these how I did it earlier, but doing this with like a D-pad, man, I'm used to it mostly. But I will eventually have to get a Switch 2 because I new Pokemon and Pokopia. And the mouse control will be nice, I will say. Okay. I'm just missing a couple of patches here. Like this little goober. And then these couple of goobers. And then the little overlaps. Like, honestly, I love New Horizons, but I played it so much since the Pokopia. I haven't played it in nature. Played it in a couple weeks. Oh, no. There's too many games to play, though. Like, there's way too many games to play. I need to get, like, the Tamagotchi Life full game. I'm waiting until my next paycheck, just because I've been paying off a bunch of stuff. But man, I want the chaos. I want the chaos. The new Star Fox game my partner's interested in. because he played Star Fox on the N64 back in the day and the Super Nintendo, and he's a big fan of Star Fox. Okay. So this is 7. And then number 8, and that's it. Nature is supposed to be A. Oh, okay, got you. That makes more sense. That's a weird autocorrect. What the hell, phone? That's a weird autocorrect. I've seen stuff like that. I got the Tomodachi Life demo, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I need this game. It is so ridiculous, and I love it. I have, like, so many original characters I want to put into it. You know what would be really funny? Like, for stream, I could put, like, a bunch of my favorite villagers, and then also, resident reps for my past islands. That would be extra funny. And maybe Stardew characters. I need to play the demo this weekend and see if I want it as my Mother's Day gift. Yeah, play the demo, it's fun. I think you'll really like it. It's very, very fun. I like it a lot. Yes. I actually have Mother's Day off, which is nice. I'm gonna go to dinner at my parents', say hi to my mom. I got her a Michael's gift card, which is probably being an enabler because she can spend a lot of money at Michael's. I'm encouraging her to get more garbage, but you know. I went there yesterday because I needed to get some more work shirts. Because the dress code is just like plain black t-shirts underneath the apron and stuff. And I don't have a ton of those. So I went to do that. And then, but first I went to Lowe's because they used to sell these like really nice work shirts that had like a little pocket, like a breast pocket. And I got a bunch of those when I worked there, but they don't carry them anymore, which I was afraid of. But it was so funny because I'm like, yeah, let's just go to every store I used to work at in one day. $150 at Marshall's the other weekend to not even get what and oh man, I feel that. Sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants. It's just like, you know, if you can hear that car, sorry. But yeah, the heart wants what the heart wants. It's like, ooh, this thing and that thing. If I don't have a list, I will literally just get everything that I don't actually need, and then be like, oh, damn it, I forgot the one thing I needed. Marshall's has some fun stuff too, so... Spent. Yeah, no, you're good. Autocorrect is literally the worst. It is my mortal enemy, but I need it when I use my phone because the keyboard is bad and doesn't detect things very well. So it's like my mortal frenemy. Lots of friendly fire. Lots of friendly fire with the autocorrect. I'm like, what the hell, phone? I'm so glad we're almost done with this. I'm just sleepy now. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot to change it to pink on the outside. That would look nice, though. Like, I kind of want to make a set like that. But I still gotta make it look match the other ones. Normally it's not this mean to me. Yeah, I feel you. Every once in a while, I feel like it like rolls some kind of a die or something. It's like, how mean I'm gonna be today to people. Have I been taking too long? That's why I don't notice? Maybe. I often find that, like, with my autocorrect on my phone, is that, like, I will write something, and then as it's sending it autocorrects, I'm like, no, stop! Yeah, the brown and the mint is good, but I will finish that at another time because I am not in the mood to do another set of 4 tiles right now. I just want to start building, man. I like gathered items beforehand, but I forgot about the fact that I wanted to make another set of tiles. Oh, we got like 2 hours, so... Okay... Whoa, chill out. There we go. Very close to being done. Oh yeah, at Michael's while we were there were like these really fun novelty candles, and there was one that was like a popcorn bucket and smelled like popcorn, like buttered movie popcorn. I was like, I don't know what circumstance you would use that candle, other than maybe like a movie night or something, but it is still really funny. I'm like, my partner's like, what's the point of this? I'm like, darling, Michael's is the store of aesthetics. It doesn't have to make sense. It's just there because it's cute. Because it's a craft store. He's so funny sometimes. I'm like, yeah, it's just cute. It's meant to be decorative. There was like a... Yeah, it's kind of weird. One of them was like a margarita glass. I didn't smell that candle, but a lot of interesting... Michael's has interesting things. Not always the most practical or good, but interesting nonetheless. Like, some of the collections are, like, really nice. Like, they have little decor collections around the season. And they often have, like, a nice nautical theme for summer. But, like, the popcorn-scented candle was interesting. It was, like, this big, too. Like, that big, like, a whole bucket. It was... And then it was, like, actually textured like popcorn. Like, it was interesting. Okay. Finally. No, that is 8. Yes. Good, we are done. Alright. Oh, the things you can find at a random craft store. Okay. So, my thought here is we're gonna have the clouds... like edge this area here and probably do like some hedge fencing here. So obviously it's like the waffle cone strawberry on this side, so I think I'm going to do the strawberry mint on the other side. Let's see here. Yeah. There we go. I usually do, like, with these kind of square tiles, I'll do one first, and then it kind of anchors where the rest of them are gonna go. If I stop responding, I fell asleep, but no worries, I'll eventually wake back up, probably. I feel that, no worries. My kids will ensure it. Yeah, you can definitely rely on them for that, I'm sure. Lay down all these paths. I think what I'm gonna do is, like, the main floor here. Let me adjust my camera a little bit so I'm not constantly out of frame. I'm gonna do the mainly pink one on the bottom floor, and then on the upper floor I will do the other one. I think that's what I'm gonna do, just so it's not completely the same everywhere. such a pretty code. Pastel Candy Dreams, yes. Pastel Candy Sweets is the vibe for Fantasia. Yeah, no, it's gonna look much nicer at night, which is when I intend to have the dream address, so... It'll definitely be better. Oh, look at Mr. Sterling over there doing some yoga. Staying all limber to protect the castle. That's good for him. Yeah, I'm digging the mint. You know what? I'm gonna time travel to night just so it looks better. Because I want to add a bunch of, like, Nova lights and stuff. Let's see, make it, like, 3 hours ahead, so, like, 6 p.m. That sounds about good. Yeah, that'll look better. I'm gonna stretch a little bit while that's going, because... Ow. Oh, that's a weird angle. Good enough. I'm old and my back hurts. I sit down for too long. I stand for too long, and then I come home and I sit down for too long. My body does not like any of that. It's like, how dare you do anything at all? Get back pain, idiot. That's truly... Oh, baby Ursula. I love Ursula. I'm so glad I got her on this island. Like, she's very slept on. There we go. And she's so cute, too. I love Ursula. If I make a weird face, that's because there's some jackass out there with a loud car. Oh yeah, see, this is already better. Also, yeah, Valentin's house is a part of this build as well. He the prince. Also, this music is... Oh, Judy? Excuse me. How very dare you, woman? Absolutely not. No. The colors look pretty around this time. Yeah, I think this is around when I'm gonna set the dream address. How dare you, Judy? Girl, absolutely not. Yeah, you are never leaving. How dare you? Ooh, see, look at that mint. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I need to make the flag, too. I don't think I'm going to do that today, though. I gotta think about the flag. But yeah, definitely setting it, like, evening. Because the colors pop way more. Oops, that's the wrong side. I meant this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the clouds bordering it. Yeah, I think around 6 p.m. I'm not sure what day I'm gonna choose yet for the dream address, but definitely around 6. Because look how much the pink and green pops in this. It's so much better. Oh yeah. Yo yeah, look at that. Let's see, what can I talk about while I do this path stuff? I have that HHP video for Fantasia that I'm going to be uploading tomorrow. I gotta edit it after stream, but I think it's gonna be fun. This is the first time I've done a scripted Animal Crossing video. Because I've done scripted Stardew, but I haven't done scripted Animal Crossing, so... Hold on, I have confused myself. Okay, other way. So I will be working on that after stream. Okay, Ursula, I was just gassing you up earlier. Thank you so much. This is like the one problem with having like the biggest build be near the plaza, because there's always villagers everywhere. But yeah, this music's so much better than the 3 PM. And the sunset adds some nice, like, warm colors in the background, too. Hello, Klaus. Okay, then the next set is here. Trying not to have to change designs super often, because that way I can just cycle through all of them. But yeah, I think the pink and mint was a good idea. I need to think of like what other items I want to use too, because the vibes, the colors, yes, I'm loving it. Yeah, I think definitely, let me adjust this, definitely 6 PM for the dream address for sure. Because man, it looked nice. Oh yeah. Let me go to the entrance build, because it looks really nice at like, evening, too. Ugh. All, like, the glowing things and stuff. I love it. No, you're fine. No worries. You're having some kind of sick or whatever. I totally feel that. Oh, the bears are talking. What you talking about? I'm just saying you should leave them be. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Disgusting. I'm not letting those 6 or 8 or 30 or however many legged horrors infest my yard. Sure, right now they've only taken my garden, but before long they'll be marching in the house too. So what? If one gets indoors, just snatch it up and escort its tiny bug butt back outside. Oh, with my hand? Ugh, absolutely not. Look, Judy, if you want a garden, rockin' garden, you gotta put up with a few bugs. There's even some bugs that'll help your garden thrive. I don't know about this. Abandoned garden. Been working, by the way, busy bee stuff on my phone. No worries, you're good. We just vibe in here. I'm with Judy. See, I am a fan of bug. I love bugs. My partner does not. I was actually thinking about dressing up as Brewster for Halloween and have my partner be Blathers, because he is totally like Blathers. He hates bugs, and he is so verbose, and it's so funny. I'm like, and I'm literally a barista now, so I think that would be really fun. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look into some higher chairs to stand on. Oh my gosh, Judy. Girl, that's so funny. Ursula just does not care, and I'm Team Ursula with that conversation. Yes, I want to. I might even like shave so I just have the stash for the costume. That'd be fun. Ugh, so much ground to cover. I also like the fact that in February you get the Festival decorations, and it's all like nice and pretty and pastel at the resident services. This is kind of like a sister island to Parfait in a way, because Parfait was also partially sweets themed, and was also set in February, but in Southern Hemisphere. But I'm just... Festival is the best set of furniture from a holiday, in my onion. My god, this takes so long. But yeah, if I dress up as Brewster, I will definitely take pictures. Okay, is that the whole area? No, it's not. No, not there. The double inclines remind me of Frose that is deep in my SD card. Oh my god, I feel that. I wish I had a 3DS capture because I have the magical powers for New Leaf. I kind of want to make hack towns again. Even though New Horizons kind of spoils me, I'm like, oh, but I kind of miss the furniture from New Leaf. I'm like, I keep talking about, oh, I want to do this next island, and my partner's like, well, which island are you going to finish first? And I'm like, I don't know. It depends. Because I'm pretty far along on Heron, but I feel like I could finish Gila first. I could finish Fantasia first. I just don't know. Okay. I mean... I don't want to put anything... Ooh, that's right, I have 3 tiers. So the top tier is also going to be the mint and strawberry. And then the middle tier is going to be the chocolate and strawberry. Let's see here. How do I line this up? I'm like, I need to finish something before I start a new island. Excuse me, tank. Tank. My husband just nods and says, okay, so many islands, so little time, but as long as I'm having fun. Yeah, that's partially why I like having multiple islands at once, because sometimes I'm just, like, not vibing with the theme. But I have 4 big switches and then some switch lights. And I'm like, I'm gonna keep it to the 4 big switches. I think my max of working on islands at a time is 3. If I do more than that, I'm just like, I can't keep up with this. My brain hurts. But if I do fewer than 3, I get itchy because I get tired of one theme versus the other. So I have 3 and then 1 Forever Island on my main console. These colors are kind of giving me Jazz Solo Cup a little bit too, and I like that. Ah, Valentin, bro, that's not where I wanted. I know I should be using the L thing, but Old habits die hard. I'm just like, oh, I just want to do it in that one spot. I try to, like, think of ideas while I'm working on islands, though. I've been feeling more anxious lately, so I think that's what keeps pushing me to make a new island. It's familiar in a comfort game. Oh, I get that, totally. Like, the beginning of the game is so fun and comforting. I totally get that. Plus, like, once you get to the building phase, it's just, like, a lot. And there's not enough structure. Because at the beginning of the game, you have a bunch of tasks you have to do, and that's nice. But once you get to the building part, you're like, me? I have to make the tasks? Oh, no. Okay, I think I'm just gonna put one down so I know where to start when I get to that next section. I do like the grinding of it, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just like grinding to get 3 stars, getting creatures. You don't feel like you have as much to do, but it's like structured. So I totally get that. Okay, let me just make sure I finished all of that. Nope. It's filling in nicely, though. I'm to the point of decorating on Lupin Ridge and the All-Wolf University campus island, but I can't decide on which codes actually feel right, so I'm taking a break. I feel that. Sometimes when I get to the point where I need to build, especially since I make my own custom designs, I'm just like, okay, I will get that later. I don't feel like this right now. The beginning of the game is the most exciting part, for sure. Because you're like, there's so much potential there, and you're like, ooh, brand new island, get to do a bunch of fun things. And then you get to the point where you have to make decisions on your own, you're like, oh no. Decision paralysis. I hate when it does that. Because, like, I'm at that point with all 3 of my dream address islands right now, where I'm just like, okay, I literally have a whiteboard here. I can actually pull it up. Hold on. So I literally have a whiteboard of everything I'm working on right now, and I, like, just looked at my maps and just chose something to work on. Gila, I need to choose another one again, but I just finished the Motel and Circle K build, and I still have to finish editing that, but I am such a planner. Like, I need to, like, plan out what am I doing when, what tasks do I have. I literally have to sit down and write things, because otherwise I'm just, like, overwhelmed by everything. Like, what do I do? But I'm definitely someone, I'm like, I need to plan things out. I need to have a checklist of things to do. I need to write things down, or I get, like, so scatterbrained. I have a whole journal for Animal Crossing, too. Which I've had for a long time, but my little Animal Crossing journal. Here, let me make this a little bit bigger. Make myself bigger just for a second, so you can see a little bit better. I've got my Animal Crossing journal. I have like the little tabs here. But essentially I'm like... I counted Fantasia houses. This is like one of those Target ones that you get. Like that I got. I think I got this one in like 2021. Yeah, because it's the calendar's from 2021. But I have stuff all the way back from 2021. Before I was like making YouTube videos in here. Maybe I'll do like a video on this at some point. But I literally have to write stuff down or I will go insane and I forget everything. But I'm definitely one of those where I'm like, I need structure or I will die. Well, it's cool though. Yeah. I have a couple other ones. Like, I got those little Animal Crossing kit things at Target when they were out. Because I'm like, hell yeah, I want those. But no, I'm very much a, I need to organize and write stuff down or I will go insane kind of person. My brain is too chaotic. Follow-through isn't my strong suit. I mean, it's a video game. Like, I take it probably a little bit too seriously, but I like finishing things. And I like having goals and whatever. Because I want to make as many dream addresses as I physically can. Because I didn't get to make very many in New Leaf, so I feel like I'm making it for lost time. Also, I was like really big into bullet journaling for a hot minute. Which technically I still kind of do. I have like a notebook system. It's not like super decorated or anything, it's more like very minimalist bullet journaling. But when I worked at Michael's, I would literally do the whole 9 yards with doodles and washi tape and everything. And I should, like, my coworkers would see and they would like be very impressed, like, wow, you're really organized. I'm like, thanks, I have to be. Like, literally, if I'm not doing this, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know shit, man. I take it all too seriously and treat it like a job, but as someone without a job, I need to funnel energy somewhere outside of my kids. Oh no, for sure, I get that totally. You gotta have something to do. Like, when I was in between jobs, I did treat this like my job. But it's kind of nice to have it as, like, something I don't have to do, but I do it because I want to. I think that's the only way that I'm going to do well on YouTube. Because I can, like, really burn myself out on things because I get way too into it. I definitely, like, funneled way more energy into this when I didn't have a job. And to be fair, my job is part-time. Like, it's not that bad. I get the occasional 8-hour shift, but it's mostly, like, 4 or 5-hour shifts. Which is really nice. Like, as someone with chronic mental health issues, I'm glad to have, like, a part-time job that's not super just draining. Yeah. Like, everyone's like, oh, baristaing is stressful. I'm like, I know, I like it. I mean, yeah, you get left alone sometimes, but it's not that big of a deal if you manage things well. I'm very good at managing, like, time and stuff like that. I gotta take care of those weeds later, oh no. But the vision is coming in here. You son of a... I do have an open availability schedule though, because that was the only way I was going to get hired, and I'm just like, it's a little weird, but oh well. To me, even I can't even keep a part-time job, the anxiety rears its head, and I'm like, can't leave the house no more. Oh, dude, I feel you. I take medication for my mental health issues, and I've been handling it for a very long time, so I can deal with the part-time job. But, like, any more than part-time, I can't. Like, my last job at Lowe's, I was technically part-time, but because I was a head cashier, which, that was a mistake. I don't know why I said yes to that. You know, I was there all the time, and it was basically full-time with a part-time label, and it really made me not want to go there. Especially because I would close all the time, and they would close like 11 p.m. So I'd be there until 11 and have to like lift heavy lumber and stuff with my garbage knees. So I'm happy to be in like a little tiny Starbucks kiosk. And we close at 6, and it's so nice. Okay, that's all good with that tile. Am I moving on to the other one? I think I am. I feel like my meds aren't doing much right now. I could talk to my doctor, but I don't actually like him. Ooh, that's not good when you don't like your doctor. That's not a good time. I love my doctors. Like, I finally got good doctors with my own insurance as an adult, because my parents' insurance sucked. Even though my mom works for Boeing, the insurance was not good. But yeah, having good doctors is really important for that. I think, for me, like, I don't just have anxiety, I also have bipolar 1. So, like, my meds are, like, mood stabilizers, which really helps me, personally. Like, I wouldn't tell anyone, like, I wouldn't recommend my meds to anyone else, because they're very specialty, but they really help. Because otherwise I'm just, like, a mess. And, like, literally with bipolar disorder, if you don't take meds, it, like, literally eats at your brain. It's not good. Oh, see? This pattern looks so nice. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Medication adjustments also just suck in general, because a lot of the medications are like, we don't know why this works, but it does for some people. So you just have to, like, trial and error everything, which is not fun. Because not every single medication works for every single person, because of different, like, brain chemistry and stuff. It's really annoying. I think I went through, like, 6 to 8 different medications. Pattern is perfect. Yes, I love it. The mint is so nice. I asked for another increase, and he said, if home is stressful, you're still gonna feel stressed. Thanks so much. He said he'd give me sleep med soon, and it's rather that's annoying. Like, if you're stressed at home, that's not good. You know? That's not normal. That requires some kind of help. Hello? Yes. I'm glad I went with the mint. I think it's, like, very nice complementary to the other pattern that I have here. These palace tiles are so easy to make and so fun. And you can do, like, a lot with them. Because I have another layer to do after this. Well, 2 more layers, technically. Because the first layer has the shops, and then the third layer has houses. Oh my god, look at him. Smeepy baby. Ugh. Okay. Well, I needed to put stuff there, but you know what? That's okay. I'll do the other part first. I ain't got time for that. There we go. But yeah, I like how these look together. I really wish there was an option to turn off the music in this game, or at least have like a secondary set of hourly music. But that's like a me problem because I play this game too much. I need to like look into playlists I can play during stream, because the in-game music's fine, but it does get pretty repetitive. Yeah, I can't wait for the second one to be done. The museum music should be available whenever. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. I doubt they would ever do this, but I would love like a legacy option where you can choose between an older game's soundtrack. Like you could do the Wild World soundtrack or a New Leaf soundtrack. Or the GameCube or like whatever. Just, I will say though, is that, like, I really hope you never get a psychiatrist like I had initially, where her only solution to me having issues with my meds was to add another med on top of my millions of meds I was already taking. Like, literally, I complained about, like, stomach issues because I had such bad chronic nausea because I was taking, like, 6 different pills, and her reaction was to just say, well, take this anti-nausea pill, instead of adjusting anything. I'm like, why? Literally, why? Kind of shit drives me nuts, man. Howdy, O'Hare. Yeah, oh my god, it literally the worst. Like, literal pill mill. It was crazy. I'm like, why? Okay, I'm gonna start actually putting some stuff down, because I'm getting crazy doing just paths. But yeah, no, that was not a fun time. I have, like, chronic nausea issues because of that now. Okay, we need castle walls. But yeah, like, I hope you never have that happen, because, yeah, not a fun time. I had a med that gave me nausea just even thinking about it, and I was like, nope, can't do it anymore. I feel you. Dude, so, this one that I was taking, lamotrigine, it came in, like, you know those, like, shield tablets? That just, every time I took it, it would, like, melt in my throat, and it would burn, and I'm like, oh, God. I'm so glad I don't take that anymore. Because that was the worst. Horrible. Let's see, I'll get some medieval building sites too, but I also want the castle towers? Yeah. But yeah, certain meds are just like, what are we doing here? And you have no way of knowing if it's going to work or not until you just do it, and it's like, oh, why do you have to do that to me? I don't understand. Okay, so I'm gonna have the gates at the entrances here. Yeah. Ooh, and I can start putting down the cloud path since they're gone. All it took was me getting into my storage. Trick the game method. And the funny thing is, my mom Like, I would say, yeah, I'm nauseous all the time, and she didn't really, like, she was understanding, but she didn't know what I was talking about until she was on Ozempic for her diabetes, and she's like, okay, I get it now. Like, just chronic nauseous. It is not fun. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. Chronic nausea is literally the worst. Like, I will be in the middle of eating dinner, and I just hit a wall, and I'm like, I literally can't eat anymore, or I will vomit. It's not fun. Still to this day, even though I only take 2 medications now. I'm glad I also came back over here, because there's a bunch of tiles missing down here. It's horrible. And someone recommended to sniff alcohol pads. I'm like, that makes me even more nauseous. Literally, oh my god. Like, some of those things work if you have temporary nausea, not if you have chronic nausea. Because it's the root problem that causes it, not... You know what I mean? It's just so ridiculous that people are like, yeah, if I feel nauseous, like, for a little bit, I'll do this. That doesn't help if there's a root cause to it. Like, if your stomach is just not good, you're still gonna be nauseous smelling the alcohol pad. I'm trying to think, like, I've definitely been told things similar to that, or like, my favorite when I mention I have a chronic mental illness. Have you tried yoga? Love that, thanks, I'm cured. All I had to do was stretch my body. Who knew? That my brain that was born wrong just had to move my body. Thanks. Just makes me think of that meme. An avocado. Thanks. That's how I feel when people... Yeah, I know, right? Like, the the fucking neurotypicals. I'm like, no. That might help you when you're feeling weird. That's not how we work. Like, have you tried mindfulness? Yeah. I went to therapy a lot, and now I'm really self-aware. But I'm still anxious, and I still have mental health issues. That just made me more self-aware. That's all it did for me. Is that better or worse than a... Oh my god. Anytime I see the word detox, I'm just like, are you... What in the pseudoscience nonsense is going on here? The liver literally is the organ that detoxes your body. That's what it's made for. How do you detox a liver? Oh, it drives me crazy. Like, I'll watch Dr. Mike sometimes, and I love his crash outs over, like, the detox stuff. He's like, no, the liver detoxes things. That's how the liver works. It's really fun watching him crash out over that, because he gets, like, so heated, and it's so funny. And I'm like, I can't blame him, though, because, yeah, that stuff makes me mad, too. There we go. Yeah, see, this is the vibe. And Miss Judy's over there being all cute. My sister is all about that, and I'm like, because she'll send me videos as proof, and it's some random Instagram reel. Oh no, not the random Instagram health reels, help. Yeah, Dr. Mike's great. I love Dr. Mike. He's really funny, and entertaining, and informative. I'll watch those videos with my partner, and we're just both, like, cracking up over it. Also, I love Bear. His dog is so cute. I thankfully don't have family members that are into that kind of thing, but I feel for you, because you know, pseudoscience. Although I have had family members that got into MLMs, and I'm like, oh no, help. Ooh, it's off by 1. How am I going to solve this dilemma? I know. I'm just gonna pick these up, and then. Good lord, that was loud. Let's see, I want it to line up with this. Line up with resident services. That should give me enough space, I think. This is the problem with, like, the castle set. Is that obviously this is, like, a different spacing than the walls themselves, so you kind of have to get creative with the spacing. There we go. Also, I just noticed... Here, let me get a little bit closer. But the little cheeks match the path. Valentin's little cheeks. He's got little stars match the path. That's cute. Is that gonna fit another one? Oh, look, I'm so good. I'm so good. Look at me go. I just calculated that in my brain by vision. Ah, see, I'm so good at this. And then you can still see, like, resident surfaces through there, and you can still access the river. Excuse me, Klaus. Okay, cool. And then I want to have an archway out to the... Or do I? Let me think about that. Did we finish up this bottom layer with the custom designs? I believe we did. Okay. Let's get the next layer done, and then I can do more castle walls down, just so I'm not going crazy doing just one thing at a time. Boy. There we go. Me talking to my own character that I'm playing as. That's normal, right? Totally. Totally normal. Nothing weird. But no, I've had family members get into MLMs, and I'm like, oh... I can't remember... There's like this jewelry one my aunt got into, but I haven't heard her talk about it in a long time, which I'm like, oh, thank God she got out of that. But like the multi-level marketing stuff, it just makes me think of that because there's a lot of like, you know, Young Living and all of that craziness that is like pseudoscience health stuff, and I'm like, oh no. Or should I say Arnar? My supervisor says that a lot and it cracks me up. She's so funny. My mom was super into MLM? Oh no. Oh no. I hope she's doing okay now, because like that stuff is not good financially. Or any other way, honestly. It's just like one of those things where the psychology of it is so easy to get suckered into, because you think, oh yeah, I'll make money doing this, and then you lose money doing it. And only the people at the top make anything. I'm so glad that I don't have a Facebook. Like, I deleted my Facebook a million years ago because I was being stalked by an ex. So, yeah, she's better about it now, though she still believes in her talking Japanese water filter. What the hell is a talking Japanese water filter? I need to know more. Please, please tell me. What is that? Is it like a water filter machine that's supposed to get rid of heavy metals or something? Because I know that like that certain class of people is obsessed with heavy metals in water for some reason. I think people should be more worried about microplastics than heavy metals, honestly. I am all for filtering water, though. Like, that's not a big deal, but it's a water filter that's like 5K back in 2008, and it changes the pH of the water into different ones for different purposes. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I've definitely heard a lot of people in the realm of that being obsessed with, like, certain pH levels of water for different health effects, which is weird to me, because pH doesn't really do that much. I mean, you need different pH levels for specific types of aquarium, but I've only heard of, like, alkaline being used for specific things. That's really interesting, though. And it was, like, back in 2008, too. That's interesting. But wow, 5K, that's crazy for 2008 money. What would that be now? Like, almost 10K? Hi, welcome in, Humphrey. Hope you're doing well. I will say the water does stay cold for days if it's left sitting out. That's nice, though. That is nice. Like, at least it keeps the water cold. I don't know if that's worth $5,000, but if she's had it that long. We are currently on my island of Fantasia. I'm just putting down paths, but we're building a castle. It's like a huge part of my island. That's like a big reason that I love my like stainless steel water bottles. They just keep stuff cold. That's like the drink that I like cold the most, is just water. I love these 4-tile paths, but it's like so weird to put them out, even though they take up less slots. With like the 9-tile path, you mostly use 1 tile for the primary area of places, but I don't add random people on Switch, sorry. Worth that much? No, but nifty when you want ice. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely not worth the 8K, but I will say the fact that she's had it this long is pretty good. I don't do friend codes, sorry, man. I go on Nookazon sometimes, but like that's about it. Yeah, see, like the oh, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, Hampton. Welcome in. Let's see, where am I? Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, like, let me have it. I won't buy one myself. Yeah, exactly. I will say, though, it is impressive that she kept it since 2008. Like, hey, at least you're getting your money's worth over that amount of time. So, hey, props to your mom for that. Is this the... yeah. It is so much tile. So my sister and I will probably duke it out for the inheritance. That is so funny. It's like, no, I want the water machine! I gotta decide if I want to do the villagers' houses now, or if I'll do this on my own later, because I probably won't be able to finish, like, this whole build right now, unfortunately. I don't really want to do a part 2 of a stream, so we'll probably have to... No, that's right. That's right. That's the correct tile. Okay. But once we get this little bit down, I will add more of the actual items. Ayo. This did end up being a lot of pathing. I didn't think about the sheer volume of area of path that I need to do. I should have done this ahead of time, but I was not thinking. But that's okay. I mean, like, I'm not gonna do a ton of items anyway. It's primarily going to be just, like, castle walls and stuff anyway. So it's not, like, the most riveting of building anyway. Okay, I have lost where I'm supposed to be going here. Okay, I think I gotta... Nope. It's... Okay. I have figured out what I was doing again. I think I need to change this second path a little bit because the pink looks way too similar to the brown. And it kind of all blends in together, and that's not what I was going for. Okay. Okay, hold on. But those are all of my tiles that I've made thus far. I need to make more later. Let's see. There we go. But, you know, that's the thing with big builds, is you get a lot of pathing. Especially when I do stuff on top of whatever else. I kind of did this in a weird way, too. There we go. You... How dare you? Okay, I'm gonna focus on building on the bottom section first. But I do like the mint on the bottom. I think that looks nice. Because I am going kind of crazy doing a ton of pathing too, so... Let's get some of this done. Ooh, is that a shooting star? I heard a shooting star. Nice. Do I have this date written down? Hold on, I gotta make sure I have this date written down. I tend to write down the dates of shooting stars, so I can find them later if I need to. Let's see, where... my keyboard disconnected. I'm like, why can't I search with my keyboard? Hello? There we go. Yeah, this is one that I haven't logged yet. The 5th. Cool. Alright, anyway. Maybe Celeste is around. I can see if I can find her. If she is... I think I'm gonna put the gate there. Those are towers. Where are my gates? Did I get all of my gates already? Oh, nope, there's another one. Okay. I do want a tower in a couple different places, just to kind of be a corner for the area. Yeah, there we go. It's feeling more castle-like already, just with these items. Let's see. I want to make sure this lines up. Yeah, it's one down. Castle wall. Let's see the medieval building side. Yeah, I like that. It adds a little bit more color, so it's not so one note. Plus it has the lights, which I like a lot. I'm gonna like speed through this, and then I definitely want to put another tower. I got a whole bunch more castle walls and medieval building sites for this build, because I know I'm going to need a bajillion of them, because it is huge. Just like the entire center of the map. That's the whole castle. It's a big castle. Let's see. I'll move you out one. I really need to make a castle. The vibes are great. Castles are so fun, especially with the items specifically for castles. Like the medieval building sides and the castle walls and stuff. It is so fun. And it comes together really nicely. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. I want it to be very symmetrical. Oh, I thought that was Celeste for a second. I'm like, nope, that's Ursula. I do need to get more medieval building sites. I can't go that way. Yeah, I do need more medieval building sites. I'm gonna move my storage shed. Oh my god, look at Ione! Oh, it's so cute. Oh, see, as soon as you sit with them, how dare you? That was cute. I was gonna take a picture. I'm so sad. Why'd you do this to me? Anyway, I'm gonna put my storage shed over here so I can just more easily grab things. So, first of all, I'm going to put the ABD away because I do not need that right now. And I'll put it back later. Exactly. What the hell, Ione? I was going to take a cute picture! How very dare. Also, the wedding furniture, I'm excited to use on this island too, because it's, like, perfect. And I grinded for all of those myself. Let's see. I want more medieval building sides, is what I really want. And I have to go back to Recent Cyrus eventually and get the rest of those customized, but no, not today. I think I have enough. I feel like I have enough. Do I? Do I? I'm just filling my whole pockets. I know I'm gonna need a metric buttload of these. I don't know how I designed stuff pre 2.0. I should come up with a castle core idea. Yes, you should. It's so fun building castles because it takes up like a huge amount of the island, and it's like pretty easy because you're just like, yeah, I just have to put up the medieval building sites and stuff and the castle walls, and you can make them all kinds of different colors because there's a bunch of different variations of it. So you can basically do whatever color scheme you want and have a really nice castle, which is really nice. Oops, that's not what I wanted to put down. Excuse me. Is there a 2 space there? I think that's a 2 space. Look at that. Except, instead of that, I'm gonna do a tower. Yeah, a tower instead, because that's going to... What if I push this one forward? Yeah, see, there we go. That's it. I will say, like, some of my favorite islands I've made, I've combined multiple themes at once. It's like, you could do, like, a castle kid core, castle, it's like a bunch of other things all at once. Like, this island is a Fairytale castle kid, like, sweets, cloud core, just all over the place. It's just a bunch of ideas in a blender. We want castle wall. There we go. You could do like a romantic-y kind of castle, like wedding theme kind of castle. I mean, this is kind of wedding themed already, but I just found your theme loaded. Yes, use the theme generator. Let's go. I'm so glad that I made that because it's so helpful for just, I want to make something, but what? It's very much a, just give me an idea kind of thing. Okay, am I going to be screwed here? Yeah. Kinda screwed, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit creative here. I think I'm gonna put another tower. But Castle Kid Core? Knights and dragons but dress up? Yes! That'd be so fun! I love that. And you could have, like, you know, like there's, like, that Children's Day, newspaper hat and, like, the crown and the cape. Like, dress up kind of stuff. That would be so fun. And then you could have, like, a giant box, like a cardboard box tower, too. I need another tower. That's what I need. That generator is kind of dangerous, though, because it's like, ooh, I want to do those ideas, and that idea, and that idea, and that other idea. Yes, exactly what I was thinking. Oh, that'd be so fun. I love that already. Maybe I should incorporate the wedding arches somewhere. That would be so cute, though. I love that idea of, like, kidcore, like, playing castle. That'd be so fun. Let's see. What if, instead... No, I think the castle tower makes the most sense. What do you mean there's no room? There was one here earlier. Hello. Wondering if I could combine it with my existing kid core idea. Ooh, what's the existing kid core idea? Because, like, with fantasy and the castle, you could always include other stuff, too. Like a little pirate area, or something like that. Or it could be like a theme park, and you could have, like, different sections of the theme park. Let's see. Currently I'm planning on this nursery rhyme kid core using my youngest favorite nursery rhymes. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's good too. I could see that working. And you could have like different areas with like the different nursery rhymes. I could see that working. Okay, I feel like I'm getting somewhere with this, but it's not working in the way I was anticipating it to. Oh, what the? Excuse me? Are you serious, Tank? Bro, what the hell? Come on, man. He sensed that I was gonna do stuff over here. Bro. Okay, fine, I'll work somewhere else. How dare you? That was so rude. We gotta fill out this side anyway. Fine. Or, because girls never got into fantasy really, I would do the epitome of magic and princesses that I would love for myself. Yes! Do the princesses and cuteness. Yeah, Tank, I mean, the audacity of that, man. Literally, what the hell? I was working there, very clearly, and he just zoomed over it and sat his ass down. What the hell? SMH my head, Tank. Oh well. He could sense that I was gonna take way too long there and said, nah, you're working elsewhere now. Yeah, see, I'm really liking the medieval building sides because they have like that nice pop of like red on them. Like terracotta kind of red. Yeah, I like the roofing too. And that way it's not all just castle walls all the way through. Once I get to this part here, I think I'll do another gate on top. Yeah. Tank, the audacity, not cooperating. Yeah. Exactly. I knew what you meant. You're fine, Lisette. I ain't no grammar Nazi. As long as I can understand what you're saying, I don't care. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do here is add... I think if it's layered, it'll look fine. But I don't want it that way, I want it this way. I want it that way, tell me why. My millennial ass brain. I swear to God, the Backstreet Boys just like possess me at random intervals. They take turns possessing me. Yeah, I actually like that layering. I think that looks nice. If you look at like this, it just looks like the building is together. So that's good. I like that. And I'm gonna put another one on the other side. And then I'm gonna do castle walls layered on top, so it's not too samey. There. Yeah, see? Yeah. But now I have to actually start putting down the custom designs. But that's what it's gonna look like in a second. Let's at least get this edge done so I can do the edges. The real test is how do you finish like that? Hey now, ba-da-da. I don't know the words. I don't even know what that song is off the top of my head, but it lives in my brain, whatever it is. So many songs rent-free in my brain. Okay. We're getting stuff finished here. I feel like this is progress. This is what dreams are made of. Oh yeah, that one. Hell yeah. I know that one. Yes. This is gonna date me, but I remember hit clips. When you had like those little plastic chips before like MP3 players were really big, where you'd put in like this little chip into a mini stereo, and it would play like a quarter of a song. My friend had all like the Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears and stuff, and Justin Timberlake on the little tiny hit clips. God, memories. Oh my god, yes, I never had them, but I remember them. Yeah, my friend had them. I never had them. But, like, I'd go over to her house, and she'd be like, look at this, it's a quarter of a song. I'm like, that's so cool. And it's, like, the worst quality ever of MP3. It sounds like it's coming out of an airport speaker when they're announcing flights and stuff. That's exactly what it sounds like, that audio quality. Oh my god. Let's see, what other early technology, like early 2000s technology specifically, because that's what I remember the most. And then, of course, Poochie, the freaking robot dog. That was, like, the silliest thing ever, but I was obsessed with Poochie as a kid. I got the blue one because, of course, and blue's my favorite color. I was just like, oh my god. I never had a Tamagotchi, though. I had friends with Tamagotchis, and I heard nightmare stories about Tamagotchis, because, like, they'd be in the backpack of a friend, and then they'd be like, oh no, my Tamagotchi is dying! I had that little dog. Yes, the robot dog. Ah, I love Poochie. Oh, I miss Poochie. Also, the iDog, like, when I got my first iPod, the iDog speaker. Oh my lord. I miss the translucent, the translucent plastic era of tech. I really do. I really wanted one of those, like, the colored iMacs as a kid. I was, like, obsessed with those. I think my aunt had one, and I was like, I want one! Robot Dog Crew. It was technically my sister's. Yeah, Robot Dog Crew! I love those robot dogs. They were so fun. I will say, though, I had a friend that had multiple Furbies, and sleeping over at her house was the most nightmare fuel that I've ever had. Those things are horrifying. Furbies, like, I would literally wake up in the middle of the night, and I just hear, oh, like, weird Furby noises, and it was horrifying. I will say, though, long Furbies slap. The fact that people make long Furbies is so fun. I love how cursed they are. I kind of want a long Furby. I don't want it to be functional, though. I just want to have, like, a long pillow Furby. I think that would be funny. Never had a Furby or Tamagotchi. I didn't, but my friends did, for sure. And I was just like, yeah. I've heard, like, horror stories about Furbies, where, like, they literally took out the batteries, and nothing. Like, they still worked. I don't have time today. Like, I'll sometimes do, like, dream address tours, but I don't go to people's islands. My ex-best friend had one in her closet, the same thing happened. Like, I swear to God those things are possessed. Like, there is something going on with Furbies. they are not normal. Furbies are not normal. Not in the closet. Like, I've heard friends who had them, like, they forgot they were underneath their bed, and it's just horrifying. It's the scariest shit ever. I'm like, what the actual hell? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not religious or spiritual in any way, but there's something going on with Furbies. They are literally possessed. They're like little demons. It is horrifying. Like, waking up in the middle of the night to hear just, like, Furbies making noises, even though their batteries are out. That's unsettling, man. That's unsettling. Oh, wait, I could do a little bit more on this. I'm trying to think, like... Then, of course, there's the iDog, but the iDog was not cursed. The iDog was clearly just an iDog. It was just a speaker that made dog noises, which was, like, really good for child me. I love that. There's this other one that I vaguely remember a friend having, like those aqua pets. They're, like, in a very phallic container. Like, I don't remember seeing them that much, but I do remember a friend having one. And it was the weirdest thing. I think they made the containers less phallic, which is sad, because, like, what do you mean? That whole part of it is why they're good. Okay, I messed up. Yeah, I definitely need to change the contrast on these guys, because it's a little bit hard to tell what's going on there. All of this also makes me think of Ouija boards, but I have never messed around with a Ouija board. I will never mess around with a Ouija board. Even if something is if it's completely harmless, I don't want to risk anything, you know? I don't want to summon something. I don't want something to haunt me for the rest of my life. That's the kind of thing where I'm like, nah, even if I don't think anything's gonna happen, I'm not messing with it. I don't mess with that. And then there was, like, that robot dinosaur that was really sick, too. It was, like, kind of similar to the robot dogs. I won't touch a Ouija board either. Yeah, no thanks. I have no interest. As much as I'm interested in learning about the occult and everything like that, and, like, the history of it, not messing. I don't want bad luck, I don't want any of that. I don't trust me or anyone, literally. Exactly. Like, no. That ain't happening. I'm gonna elect to not actually put custom designs on the back edge because you can't see it anyway. So, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, hold on. I gotta stand up. My knees are dying. Ugh. I like learning about the occult through any means besides personal. Exactly. Personal? No thanks. Yeah, no, I would rather just have, you know, accounts from someone that is not me. That'd be great. I am very nosy about that stuff, though. I'm like, that's interesting. Like, I've been watching a lot of things recently about Aleister Crowley. Fascinating stuff. Weird guy. Very, very weird guy. Oh, now I'm messing everything up here. Hold on. Yeah, Aleister Crowley, very, very strange person. Lots of occult stuff. Very weird. There's this YouTube channel I watch. They do like interview podcast kind of style, but it's called Cults the Consciousness, and they interview people who left cults or like high demand religions, and it's very fascinating. They've had like people on that were a part of like vampire groups that I had never heard of before, and it's really interesting. I love learning about stuff that I've never heard of before. That's like my biggest adrenaline rush, or like my biggest dopamine rush is like, I've never heard of this, teach me about it. I want to know. I have the I want to know disease. It's like really bad. What? Vampires? Yeah, it's very, very interesting. And it's like not... What was it? Cults to Consciousness. Here, I'll put it into the chat so you can look for it. But they have, like, all kinds of cult survivor stories and people who come on and talk about their experiences. And the host, Shalise, is ex-Mormon. And she's really cool. So, highly recommend. Very, very interesting channel. And they talk about all kinds of groups, like not just religious, but also like the vampire groups. The interesting thing about the vampire groups is it's not like traditional horror movie vampire. It's more like practicing like energy magic, I guess. It's really fascinating to learn about. But yeah, highly recommended. It's very interesting. And they're like long form though. I know that you watch like shorter form stuff, but it's like the kind of thing you have on in the background. Thank you. I subscribed so I remember to watch. Good. Yeah, no, highly recommended. And Shalise is a really good interviewer. Like she has like the best questions and she lets people talk. Let's see. Yep. That one. But I've been watching it for years and it's such a good channel. And they're like super empathetic and nice, and it's just the overall very interesting. Obviously a lot of like really dark subject matter, and they do like warnings about specific topics that come up in the video. But yeah, highly recommended. Very, very good channel. I've been watching them for a long time. Ooh, I should have thought of this. Hold on. Because I do want to get the medieval building sides on this bottom part too. Oh, you've moved now, huh, Tank? Alright, fine. So I'm gonna move this for now. Okay, I think if I'm not gonna do like all clouds here, but I do want to do a little bit of clouds. Now I will have to do all clouds. I'm like, oh boy, I can stop pathing for a minute. Just kidding. There's more. But wait, there's more. But it'll look nice. Oh my god, too many island ideas. Added that Kidcore Castle one to my list. I'm like, ooh, that one and this one? Oh my god, I feel that. I need to look at like my list of things I want to do. I want to make a Donnie Darko island. That's like one of the biggest ones I want to make because I love Donnie Darko. It's one of my favorite horror / Halloween movies. And I just like, I've watched that a million times, so I've like a lot of it memorized. So I'm like, ooh, I should do that one. And then I had that farm core one that I want to do. I think I have another thing on my list. I like started a list of like island ideas. Okay, so Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to do that Greco-Roman style island called Achilles. You know, as kind of a men who love men version of like Lesbos, and have like I'd have to have Klaus again, but I wouldn't be mad about that because I like Klaus. And then I also wanted to do a post-apocalypse cyberpunk island, which would be so fun too. Not gonna ruin the mood on the stream, but I got some horrible news for my friend. Oh my god, okay. I hope you're doing alright. But yeah, put it in our server. I do want to make an island called Achilles and have, like, all male villagers. Just to balance out all of the all-female villager ones I've seen. But yeah, I want to do, like, Greco-Roman style. Yeah, sending hugs to you, Tay. I hope everything is alright, or things will be better at some point. Okay, I don't feel like finishing all of that right now. Do that one next. Ah, but I really want to do the Farm Island! And the Cyberpunk Island, and the Totoro Island, and the Donnie Darko Island! Oh, absolutely Statue of David front and center. 1000%. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's a Killian. It has to be done. As a gay man myself. I mean, I'm pan, but like, it has to be done. There's no other way. My Lover's Island has a statue of David front and center. Hell yeah. You should get the Venus de Milo statue too. I love using the statues in this game. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I'm gonna have to come back there later for the back of things, but you know. I underestimated the sheer amount. When you start the FarmCore one, I'll start FarmCore 2. Oh, hell yeah. I think I want to do that next. And then whichever island I finish after that, I'll do Achilles. Excuse me, Flick. Did you just try to hit me? Was that a hit and run, sir? Excuse me? People are being weird today. Okie dokie. Where is Beep Boop? Also, Discord was being weird earlier today, and I like tried to uninstall and reinstall, and it wouldn't let me. So I think I'm just on Discord on browser. I think. Did I close it? Yeah, I'll look at that on my phone in a second, Tate. Oh. Okay, I think that's just what I'm gonna have to do for now. We'll have to work from this way. Let me pull up my phone for that. I'll read your message really quick, Tay. I won't read it out loud. Don't worry about it. Yeah, mobile Discord was down earlier today. I was trying to put an announcement in our server, but it wouldn't let me, and I was like, what the hell? And then, yeah, Discord just straight up wouldn't work for me earlier. But yeah, I read your message. I will reply to it fully later. Oops. Not a castle wall, I want a medieval building side. Ah, there we go. Like, as soon as I got home, I tried to, like, queue up the link to the stream in the server, and it wouldn't let me go into Discord on my computer either. There was, like, some kind of server issue, is what it said. I was like, okay, what the hell? Thankfully it worked, like, before the stream started. Ooh. You know what? No. I'm gonna... Oh... See, now I've reached an impasse here, because if I want to put anything up here, I'm going to need to do some terraforming. Which I'm not sure... Okay. I'm gonna have to do that. And as usual, like, if I don't finish this in the stream, I'm gonna finish it off camera, and next week I'll have an edited video of this build. Because that's how I tend to roll. This is gonna make things a little bit uneven, I think, but let me look at the other side really quick. Because I know I was, like, going back and forth on this earlier. Yeah, I can extend the cliff on this side, and it would be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm excited to see this one finished. I am too. Because I love doing, like, the super big builds. I keep scrunching myself. I keep shrimping. I need to stop shrimping. The only thing in this room that can shrimp are my shrimps in the back here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. But I was mentioning earlier to Lizette that I actually have a feature where my webcam will be stream only, so the footage itself won't have my face in it when I do the edited video, which is nice. But you're their daddy shrimp. I mean, yeah. I don't have to shed an exoskeleton though, so I have no excuse for shrimping. And as soon as I said that, my back popped like 6 times. I'm like, oh god, why do I do this to myself? Ooh, see, this will actually look nice. Actually, let me pick that up for a second. That's so convenient. Yeah, I looked up like a tutorial because I knew it's possible. It's actually a pretty easy setting to do. It's just called selective recording. So you can have something only visible on stream and some things visible in the recording. Okay, cool. Let's... I'm gonna have to get, like, tools, aren't I? I'll have to, like, hop back and forth on the river a little bit. But this way, it'll be, like, a little bit bigger, and it won't look as narrow on the sides. Yeah. The only problem is the river on this one side. But I'll deal with that. I'll work on that part later, because we only have like 15 minutes of the stream left. You know what? For the last 15 minutes, I'll do a little bit of the houses. I think I'll start with Valentin's house. I'll make his exterior look all nice. I think I'll just do the exteriors real quick. Yes, I know, Tom. I got the full expansion. Got 9,000 spaces. Oh, okay. Thank you. Ooh, free stuff. I'll take that, and that, and that, and that. explorer shirt. I don't really care about the clothes. Let's talk homes. We're gonna customize the outside of the homes, and then that's gonna be it for the stream. I have another stream planned that's gonna be shiny hunting, and I will be doing webcam for streams from now on. Okay. I like that one. I think that's the closest. Yeah, that's the one I want. Let's see. The pink is kind of cute. Could do blue. Ooh, yeah, like the blue roof and the pink. And I think I want to do like yellow. Is there like a nice little pale yellow one? I don't like the rustic necessarily. I know there's like a super fancy one. Little basic door. Oh, here we go. This is the one I was thinking of. Did the yellow one. Yeah, yellow mailbox. Let's see how many monies I have. Finally took some Dayquil, hoping it helps. I hope so too. Dayquil can be so nice when it actually helps, because it's just like, you don't need those symptoms. I hope that helps your nose. Let's talk homes. We're not going to decorate the inside right now, but we will get the exteriors of the homes. So it's going to be Sterling, Knox, Ione, and Filbert, because they're the ones in the castle. And look at that. Very, very nice. I just forget, like, how deep the Cranky's voices can be. Also, Cluckling is so cute. I love Nox. I need to get Valentin his bunny ears. I have it on his HHP uniform, but not his actual outfit. Which, the outfit he has is, like, not correct. I need to get a better outfit for him. Okay, so I'm torn between this style and this style for the houses. Probably that style, honestly. That feels the most, like, cobblestone-y. Like an orange roof. Yellow stucco. Let's go for that, actually. That looks more like the castle itself. And then I want Nox to have probably a grayish door. Like, oh no, the pale blue, yeah, that's nice. And then I want him to have the gold wreath, yeah, because he has the gold armor. There we go. I will do that eventually, but not today. Okay, 3 more. I'm glad to be done with HHP though, that's always like one of the nuisances of making an island. Sterling's next. I wish there was silver roses, because I would have given him a silver rose wreath, but there aren't. So I'll have to think of something else for his wreath. And then I will time travel, we'll look at the houses, and that's gonna be the end of stream. Exterior, please, Tomno. Okay, so he's already the right shape, that's good. I think I'm gonna go for... yeah, the lighter stone. Beige wooden door. Yeah, beige. And since he has, like, mainly blue, I'll do a blue rose wreath. Yeah, that looks nice. And now Filbert and Ione, who I have designated as, like, the prince and other prince and princess of this island. It's not fully based on Valentin's story, he's just kind of borrowed. Oh. Didn't mean to check that. Homes, please, sir. Residence home. Yes. Filbert! I love Filbert. He's so cute. I love the squirrels a lot, though, in general. The squirrels are really good. And Ione is a queen, so she's the last one. I'm trying to think if I want to do the interiors as their own separate, or the interiors as their own separate video or not. But for right now, I just want to get these. Gray. I swear there was like a blue one. I think the green stone is close enough. Yeah, that's very Filbert. Alright, last house to get the exterior changed. There she is, Miss Ione. I had no idea you can customize more than one villager house in a day. You can literally do all of them in one day if you want to. I tend to do that. I tend to just do all of them in one in-game day and then time travel forward. You just have to have the amount of bells, basically, for all of the ones you want to do. Exterior, please. See, Ione's home is already almost perfect. I want her to also have that. And then her house is basically perfect. I just need... Let's go for the cool hyacinth wreath. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Alright, now it's time to travel forward. Make it a little bit earlier in the day. There we go. Oh yeah, I was just looking at my calendar, but my next stream is on Sunday the 17th. Gonna be shiny hunting for Squirtle in Fire Red Leaf Green for the Switch again. And then I will figure out what streams I'm gonna do next month. But I think 2 a month is like the most I'm gonna be able to do. Which is fine. I love streaming, but I'm definitely not a frequent streamer kind of person. It always just takes forever to time travel, especially since I only have Switch 1s. There we go. Ooh, see? Look how nice that looks. The mint and the pink. I love it. I love it. Toad's Fair, yeah. Because I just do this for fun. I have no other reason that I do it. I just like streaming sometimes. Hello there, everyone. Yes. Oh my gosh, shooting stars 2 days in a row? That's kind of crazy. Because it was literally shooting stars that day, too. What the actual... See, Fantasia's magical. It's a magical island. That's proof right there. Yeah, there's like so many shooting stars in February. Like, I'm looking at my list here. I have shooting stars on the 5th of February, the 6th of February, the 22nd of February, and the 28th of February. Like, just crazy amounts of shooting stars. My god. Oh. Oh, and Billy's here! He's one that I want on that farm island. I'm only gonna get the 1 stamp on this because I'm not changing my house again. But yeah, that looks nice. It'll look nicer in context later, though, of course. And then I'm gonna get all of these Nook Ink 4,000 miles. Pretty nice. So yeah, we have the Knights on this side, Sterling and Nox. Yeah, I like that with like the pointy roof. And then we have the Squirrel Prince and Princess on this side. Ooh, and she's home. Let's say hello. I'm definitely gonna have to change their interiors though, because I know that Ione's is like gaming setup, which is kind of anachronistic. I mean, I want this room in real life though. Like, if I could do like wallpaper in my room, like in my office behind me, I would 100% want it to look like this. What you making though, girl? Ooh, I love it. Yeah. So, what you making, Ione? A log chair. Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take an extra. I need to do a Nookazon yard sale at some point, because I keep accumulating stuff. I wish that the princess set still existed. So in New Leaf, you've heard about Gracie Grace, right? The giraffe NPC that's like a fashion designer. She had a set called the Princess set. Let me pull that up, because... Before we end, I'm just gonna do a little thing here. is it? There we go. So like this set is like one of my favorites and would be perfect for this island, but it doesn't exist anymore. Let me see if I can get a better quality image of that. But yeah, like the dresser, the sofa, the lamp, the wallpaper, the carpet. I want this back. It's so pretty. I mean, it's obviously super expensive because it's Gracie Grace, but this would be, like, so perfect for this island. Right? These are, like, the prettiest, and I was obsessed with this in New Leaf. This is one of my favorite sets. I always had it in my house, because I love the princess set. But unfortunately, Nintendo is not nice. But yeah, it was... Like, it was originally in City Folk on the Wii, and then they also had it in New Leaf, and Happy Home Designer, which is the original spin-off game. Like, look how pretty the set is. I can't. I miss it. I miss it so much. It was, like, literally the best. Yeah, curse Nintendaddy, exactly. Alright. Let's see a little dance here. My webcam. Make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna cover up Valentin regardless. Anyway, thank you for coming. This was a lot of fun. I think I don't mind webcam at all. I thought it was gonna be weirder than it was, but yeah. I will be posting a video tomorrow, which is the edited version of HHP on this island, the Fantasia. And then next week, I will be posting the Gila, Motel, and Circle K build, which I already have finished. I just have to edit it. And next stream will be on the 17th. So yeah, thanks for coming, Lizette. Thanks for coming, Tay. And thank you for subscribing, Hampton.